Well, my father was the inventor of underwater transducers or underwater loudspeakers. And so he patented and marketed underwater sound since the late 60s, early 70s. And because of his association with the water sports, he also ended up designing some air loudspeakers that tamed reverberation in cathedrals. Cathedrals was a byproduct, but in natatoriums.
Nadatoriums?
Natatoriums.
What's a natatorium?
A natatorium is the building that a swimming pool would be in.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, well, I might have just made that up.
You may have. A lot of gnats and from the pool and everything.
I think my dad made that up. I think I'm copying him on that. But
was Jacques Cousteau a client?
Yes,
I thought you'd mentioned.
Yeah, Jacques Cousteau was a customer of my father's. I understand his son is still a customer of my father's company that my brother runs now.
You have a very old record in your office, or at least you showed it to me when it was in your office. Maybe you took it home now, but there's somewhere in the house, or somebody sent it to you or something. You found this record that had something to do with World War II.
That record has been returned to its rightful owner. I had a kind of neat experience one night at a restaurant, sitting up at the food bar at Carrabba's. I was talking to an older gentleman who let me know that his father was a scientist, and I said, well, mine was too. And he said, my father worked on underwater sound projects, and I said, excuse me? I said, my father's worked on underwater sound projects. And next thing you knew, we both discovered that
your twin brothers.
Yeah. No, but our parents probably knew each other. In fact, we know that they had to have, because my father actually mentioned the name of the company that this gentleman worked for, and it was a Oceanographic Institute. And the album that he had was Underwater Sound, and it was on a 16-inch LP. And one of the things on this gentleman's bucket list was to have that converted to a digital file so he could actually listen to it. And we put it on a zip drive and gave him a copy of what was on that album. But it was actually sounds of ships, kind of a footprint that a ship makes in the ocean. When it goes through the ocean, it leaves a sound, and that's what this early experimentation had been done that was actually tied to World War II. And they claim this sonar experiments and such actually helped to win the war, because they could identify through reversing the transducer and making it into a microphone, they could actually chart what vessels were in the water when. And so they could tell, okay, there's a Japanese sub over here, there's a Russian sub over there. There's a very good possibility they used my father's underwater transducers to make that happen.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a great story.